Hi you all, thanks for tuning to Got Me Beauty 101. I was sent 3 bundles, 1 bundle of very coarse, 1 bundle of medium, and 1 bundle of coarse hair from Filipina.com. They have a new texture collection, so I'm going to show you all 3 of them together so you can see the difference. This one is the coarse bundle, define. This is the medium coarse. As you can see, it's not as defined, not as full as this one. It's the same weight, but when it comes to texture, this is a little bit smoother. And then they have the very coarse. The very coarse, you can tell the waves pattern is a lot more defined. They do range in different tones. They're not all the same color. And each texture comes with its own closure, which is great because sometimes it's really hard to find a very coarse closure. Most of them are all silky or all satin soft, but with them they do offer closures to match exactly the hair, which is superb. I'm so excited about that. I will be doing a video of each unit hopefully soon. They're trying to collect a little bit more bundles to match exactly with the closure. They do offer different textures, but the very coarse and medium coarse are a little bit harder to find. So keep that in mind. You might have to wait a little bit for it, but they will have it, and they'll let you know what they have and don't have in stock. They won't just ship you anything just to ship it to you. They'll let you know exactly. Again, this is the coarse and very coarse. Just side by side, just to show you that. Let me turn this way. You can tell that the very coarse is more defined, but you can always blend it if you want to. If your hair is very coarse on top, you can always put the very coarse on top and then the coarse on the bottom. If you are worried about the color, each bundle is not going to be exactly the same color. You can always put a rinse on it or a permanent dye on it to have it exactly the same color. You could always lift it as well. Don't be scared of going blonde or burgundy or red or anything. One thing that you have to keep in mind, if you're going to get the very coarse texture, it doesn't really go good with the medium coarse. Try to get coarse and medium coarse together, but don't get the very coarse, because the medium coarse is a lot flatter, but it's a lot easier to manipulate. It's easier to get straight. It's smoother. If you're the kind of person that you've never worn coarse hair before, don't just jump into the coarse hair. Try medium coarse at first. If you like the medium coarse, then you go to coarse, then very coarse, because if you're used to silky hair and you go from that to very coarse in 1 second, is kind of, sometimes it can be kind of discouraging because you're not used to dealing with that. So just keep that in mind. If you are someone that likes very coarse hair, then I would recommend getting the very coarse hair, because this hair is, even if it's very coarse, it's not overbearing, it's not wiry, it's like a smooth coarse hair. Some companies sell coarse hair, but it's not really coarse, it's just wiry, like bushy and wiry. There's no defined curl pattern or anything, which I hate. But you can tell with this, even though it's coarse, the wave pattern is still beautiful and defined. Like I can just go out like this and it will still be nice. Sometimes you get very coarse and it's just like a bush, like you have to flat iron it or curl it. You have to do some kind of manipulation or some kind of heat to it for it to be nice by itself. But with this, you can just wear it out and have to do anything to it. It's not very coarse where you can do any kind of bantu knots or with it or anything like that, but you can manipulate it. You can use flexi rods, you can do anything like that, and it will still look nice. If you're not a person who likes to do 2-strand twists, I would recommend braid outs. I think the very coarse hair will look very nice to braid out. It will look nice if you have natural hair and you like to wear your natural hair out. You don't really like to wear closures, because not everybody likes to wear closures, you know, so you can always wear it as is, and it's very beautiful, very healthy, smells wonderful. The shampoo they use on it is very nice. The bears are a moderate size, not too big or too long, but not too short where it will shed. If you have questions about this, you can go on their website, and they do have a diagram of the different coarseness of the hair and things like that, and it is a medium luster. Even though it is very coarse, it's not a low luster, so keep that in mind. If you're looking for low luster hair, please make sure you email them and let them know that you're looking for low luster, because very coarse hair does not mean that it's low luster. When I say luster, it means it's shine. If you like hair that is very dull, no shine whatsoever, then you should ask for very coarse hair that has a low luster, or any medium that has a low luster. But with this hair, I have back hair so long. But if you have any questions, again, email them, and they are so willing to help. Email them about anything, about wholesale, about retail, and they will answer your question. Thanks for watching, and God bless.